Read the passage, then choose the correct words from A, B, C, or D. When a fire alarm goes off, you know it. The sound alerts you to danger. What if you were deaf? How would you know if an alarm went off, or if someone knocked on your door? If you took a walk and strolled across a busy street, you wouldn't hear a car beeped at you. A signal dog could help you with all of these things.
عندما ينطلق جرس إنذار الحريق يصبح الصوت بمثابة تنبيه واضح للخطر. لكن ماذا لو كان الشخص أصم؟ كيف سيتعرف على انطلاق جرس الإنذار أو على طرق شخص ما لباب منزله؟ وإذا كان الشخص يتجول في الشارع المزدحم فلن يتمكن من سماع صوت السيارة التي تنبهه. هنا يأتي دور الكلاب الإشارية.
Signal dogs are also called hearing ear dogs. They help people who are deaf by acting as their owners' ears. They know what to do when they hear certain sounds. These dogs can learn up to 8 sounds, including sounds from sirens, doorbells, and crying babies.
تعرف الكلاب الإشارية أيضا باسم كلاب الأذن السمعية، حيث تقوم بمساعدة الأشخاص الصم من خلال العمل كآذان لأصحابها. تتمتع هذه الكلاب بقدرة على التعرف على مجموعة من الأصوات، ويمكنها تعلم ما يصل إلى 8 أصوات مختلفة، مثل أصوات صفارات الإنذار، وأجراس الأبواب، وبكاء الأطفال.
Babies cry at night for many reasons. They might be hungry, lonely, of wet. When they cry, the sound is pitiful. Even extremely sleepy parents will wake up quickly to help. But what if a mom and dad are deaf? That's when a signal dog can help. The dog can quickly wake his owner. He might nudge him with his nose or pull at his night clothes. When his owner wakes up, the dog runs to the baby. The dog may crouch down near the crib. If his owner doesn't follow, the dog will run back and forth until his owner takes action. A signal dog does different things for each sound it knows.
يبكي الأطفال في الليل لأسباب متعددة مثل الجوع أو الشعور بالوحدة أو الحاجة إلى تغيير الحفاظ، وعندما يكون صوتهم مؤلما جدا. حتى الآباء والأمهات الذين يشعرون بالتعب الشديد يستيقظون بسرعة لمساعدتهم. ولكن ماذا لو كان الوالدان أصمين؟ هنا يأتي دور الكلب الإشاري الذي يمكنه إيقاظ صاحبه بسرعة. قد يقوم الكلب بدفعه بأنفه أو سحب ملابسه، وعندما يستيقظ صاحبه يركض الكلب نحو الطفل. قد ينحني الكلب بالقرب من سرير الطفل، وإذا لم يتبع صاحبه سيستمر في الركض ذهابا وإيابا حتى يتخذ صاحبه إجراء. تقوم الكلاب الإشارية بأداء مهام مختلفة بناء على الأصوات التي تعرفها.
There is no official kind of hearing ear dog. Many sizes and breeds can be trained. Some dogs are short and fluffy. Others are tall, thin, and sleek. They may not all move with beauty and grace, but all signal dogs are smart. Large dogs are better in public places because they won't get stepped on. Small dogs, however, can jump in your lap, which is fun. Signal dogs are more than just ears.
لا يوجد نوع رسمي من كلاب الأذن السمعية، حيث يمكن تدريب العديد من السلالات والأحجام. بعض الكلاب قصيرة وكثيفة الفراء، بينما البعض الآخر طويل ونحيف. قد لا تتحرك جميعها برشاقة، لكن جميع الكلاب الإشارية تتمتع بالذكاء. تعتبر الكلاب الكبيرة أكثر ملائمة في الأماكن العامة، لأنها أقل عرضة لأن تداس، بينما يمكن للكلاب الصغيرة القفز في أحضان أصحابها، مما يضيف لمسة من المرح. الكلاب الإشارية ليست مجرد آذان لأصحابها، بل هي أيضا أصدقاء مخلصون.
15. According to the passage, hearing ear dogs can help prevent A. Lots of accidents, B. Having a baby, C. Waking up at night, D. Meeting visitors. 16. If a signal dog hears the sound of a burglar alarm, it will probably A. Run fast and leave the owner, B. Make the owner aware of a burglar's existence, C. Phone the police to arrest the burglar, D. Howl to support the owner. 17. Unlike other dogs, signal dogs are trained to A. Track criminals or missing people, B. Support only ordinary people, C. Escape if they hear a fire alarm, D. Support the needs of hearing-impaired people. 18. The passage urges us to A. Neglect training signal dogs for the disabled, find ways to ban signal dogs, C. Give due care to training signal dogs for the disabled, D. Train signal dogs for detecting drugs. 19. The suitable title for the passage is A. Dogs for the blind, B. The problem of dogs, C. Hunting dogs, D. Guiding dogs. 20. If the owner doesn't hear his crying bay, the dog will A. Cut his clothes into pieces, B. Smell the baby's nose, C. Bite his arm and leg, D. Grab him from his clothes. 21. The sentence that summarizes the third paragraph is A. A signal dog can help guard a deaf parent. B. A baby can't sleep unless there was a signal. Dog. C. A. Signal. Dog can help a deaf parent with his crying baby. D. The parents need a signal dog to feed the baby. 22. According to the passage, all kinds of dogs. A. Can attack your lap. B. Can work as signal dogs. C. Can't be friends to humans. D. Can't help the deaf.
Read the passage, then choose the correct words from A, B, C, or D. Mazen was a naughty little boy who loved to play tricks on his family. One day, he decided to play a trick on his older sister, Huda. He stole one of her shoes and hid it somewhere in the house. Huda was not amused. She searched high and low for her missing shoe, but found it nowhere. Mazen giggled with delight, but his laughter turned to panic when he realized he couldn't remember where he had hidden the shoe. كان مازن طفلا شقيا يحب أن يلعب المقالب على أسرته. في يوم من الأيام قرر أن يلعب مقلبا على أخته الكبرى هدى، فسرق إحدى حذائها وأخفاه في مكان ما في المنزل. لم تكن هدى مسرورة، بحثت في كل مكان عن حذائها المفقود لكنها لم تجده. ضحك مازن بسعادة، لكن ضحكته تحولت إلى ذعر عندما أدرك أنه لا يتذكر أين أخفى الحذاء. As the days passed, the family grew increasingly frustrated with Mazen's tricks. Huda started wearing mismatched shoes to school, and their parents threatened to ground Mazen if he didn't find the missing shoe soon. Desperate for a solution, Mazen enlisted the help of his best friend Mar, who used his special technique of search. Together, they retraced Mazen's steps and searched every nook and cranny of the house. But still, Dai's shoe was nowhere to be found. ومع مرور الأيام زادت إحباطات الأسرة من مقالب مازن. بدأت هدى ترتدي أحذية غير متطابقة إلى المدرسة، وهدد والديهم بمعاقبة مازن إذا لم يجد الحذاء المفقود قريبا. مستميتا لإيجاد حل، استعان مازن بصديقه المفضل ماهر، الذي استخدم تقنيته الخاصة في البحث. معا عادا تتبع خطوات مازن وبحثا في كل زاوية وركن في المنزل، ولكن الحذاء لم يكن موجودا. Just when all hope seemed lost, Mazen's dog, Roy, came leaping into the room with something in his mouth. It was Huda's missing shoe. Mazen and Mayer cheered with delight, and the family breathed a sigh of relief. However, their joy was short-lived. As Huda slipped on her shoe, she realized that Roy had chewed a huge hole in Dai's toe. Mazen hung his head in shame, but then he started to giggle. "Looks like you'll need to wear 2 mismatched shoes now, sis," he teased. Huda rolled her eyes but couldn't help but laugh. Despite the confusion and frustration, the family had come together to solve the case of the missing shoe. عندما بدأ أن كل الأمل قد ضاع، دخل كلب مازن رويا إلى الغرفة بشيء في فمه. كان هو حذاء هدى المفقود. هتف مازن وماهر بسعادة وتنفس الجميع الصعداء، لكن فرحتهم لم تدم طويلا. عندما ارتدت هدى حذاءها، أدركت أن روي قد قضم ثقبا كبيرا في طرفه. انخفض رأس مازن خجلا، لكنه بدأ بالضحك. "يبدو أنك ستحتاجين لارتداء حذائين غير متطابقين الآن يا أختي." مازحها. دارت هدى عينيها لكنها لم تستطع منع نفسها من الضحك. بالرغم من الارتباك والإحباط، اجتمعت الأسرة لحل لغز الحذاء المفقود. 23. The suitable title for this story is A. A wild dog. B. A happy friend. C. A missing toy. D. Troublesome. 24. When Huda couldn't find her shoe, she had to A. Go to school with unpaired shoes. B. Buy a new pair of shoes. C. Call her friend for help. D. Miss school for some days. 25. The sentence that summarizes the second paragraph is A. The parents' threats helped Mazen and his sister find the missing shoe. B. Roy succeeded in what Mazen and his friend failed to do. The parents' threats pushed Mazen to settle the problem, but in vain. D. Huda tried to help them to find her missing shoe. 26. If it weren't for Roy, A. Huda wouldn't go to school for another few days. B. The case of the missing shoe wouldn't be solved. C. Mazen's parents would forgive him. D. Mazen would blame Huda for losing her shoe. 27. Mazen hung his head in shame on finding the missing shoe because he A. Thought he would be rewarded by his parents' Lorraine. Thought he would escape with his mistake. C. Felt the dog would be ill due to what he ate. D. Felt regretful for what he caused to his sister. 28. Mazan may have hidden the shoe in A. Mazian's school, B. Maher's house, C. The dog's house. D. Huda's school. 29. Unexpectedly, Huda, after finding a hole in her shoe, A. felt ashamed, B. burst into laugh, C. raised her head in pride, D. complained to her parents. 30. The story provides a valuable lesson about responsibility, showing children A. Even when they make mistakes, they should always take steps to put things right. EB. Even when they misbehave, they have to escape punishment. C. Playing tricks on people is always encouraged by parents. D. To others to find their missing things is misbehaving.